All right, here we go. Let's just delete this old one here. More actions, delete forever. Yeah, that's okay. That's not the one I wanted. Because we are live. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, May 23rd. And we are going to go over the stock market today, what I'm seeing, what I had on my watch list this morning. And hey, we've got the debt ceiling, right? We've got some things that are happening that could really, throw the market for a doozy. So let's get into it. Let me make sure that everything is going on okay on YouTube. We are streaming. Everything is looking good. Let me get the chat up over here. If you guys are new to following me, please hit the like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're going to go over the market a bit as to what is going on. So let's bring up that screen right here. I've got the SPY. We did have this nice diamond top, and sure enough, we broke out. Typically, it's 75% of the time. This is going to be a reversal pattern. Why is my scroll not working? All right, something's going on. So we are moving up. I do have the visible volume range profile on over here. They did sell above us. All right, let's see. Goodness, this is going to frustrate me beyond belief. So we had buying all the way down at 411.16, 418. Something going on with my mouse. All right, 418.66 is where they sold. So as long as we stay below that, I would be looking for a move back down to potentially over here at the 411.66 area, the 33 on the 24-hour chart. Now, I do create my watch list live every morning for my members on YouTube. If you all would like, I got a gremlin on my mouse. Hold on, let me turn it off. Turn it back on. Hey, Terry. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Nope. I got a computer gremlin. It's not letting me scroll. We go over all of the indexes. So on the Qs today, hey, if it goes above 338, potential trade, below 336.40, potential short. Well, it looks like they had some buying at 336.27. So looking to see if that can hold. If not, likely a bigger move down to the 335.40 area. If that does not hold, watch for 334.67 on down to 332.85 area. IWM, bigger move coming. We have just hit the 161 exponential on the 24-hour chart, and it stalled. Oh my goodness, if you don't have it on your chart, now you probably know why. It just stalled in midair, right? Besides the 180.50 number. Also, the Dow today, down 30 stocks, came down to the 161 and bounced. You can see it right over here, that 161. Hey, bad scientists, hello. Did you see? I just made some of my jalapeno hottie, and I made habanero type this time too. It is yummy. All right, so Pac West, I mentioned this yesterday in my day trading list. This had potential to move up to 830. Nice move from yesterday. Nice swing there if you guys traded that. Riot as well with Bitcoin, a gap up, gap fill down, watching. It has not completed yet, looking for that 1165 area, or potentially as point of control 1174. Bigger run yesterday, big volume this morning. We are below that big volume. Oh my goodness, it's frustrating that my mouse is not scrolling. I must have hit something on the settings. I wonder if I'm gonna have to reboot my computer at some point. So we've got this drawdown. If it stays below 1196, potential for that to drop further. If we rebound up above 12, continue to move up, watch for resistance at 12.12. We are below that point of control right now. BP oil numbers, oh yeah, we have broken out over here. We have a rounded bottom moving up, watching for this to test 36.60, then over here 36.80 area, and on up to 37 if we can continue this move up to 37.40. NVIDIA today, nice short on NVIDIA below 310.50. You can see it tested. Let me go here on a 15-minute chart. We came down, hit that 200 exponential, bounced up to the 33, rolled over again, and once it broke that 200, nice move to the downside here below 309.50. That acted as support. We are overextended at this point in time. However, we might find that this comes all the way back down to 304.10. Let's look at Western Alliance Bank. Oh yeah, we are in a downward trend. Oh, so frustrated that this will not. Okay, let's do it big here, right here. All right, so we are in this downward channel, right? Using that 33 as resistance. Now it's flipped to be support. Would watch for this if it can break up above 40.80 to come on up to 45 and then up to 53. We might have some resistance over here as well, 48.20 and 51.50 before hitting that $53 mark. Tesla has been in beast mode. I did mention this with Angela Miles last week as a potential longer term trade. Once it broke up above 185 for potential for it to come up and test this trend line again, the 193, 195, 200 range area. If we can break out, we have been coiling for a bit of a downward channel. Hold on, let's throw this on here too. Right here and here. So maybe we are going to come and test up here that 196.80 level, 200 exponential. If we can break out of that, well, let's see. Oh my goodness, it's frustrating me. Let's check out this leg move right here. We had a move up of 109 points. If we can break out of this downward trend over here, 109 points would put us up here just below, maybe 3.0, call it 302 for Tesla. If we can break above 198, right? That would be my potential target for Tesla. Also, bigger picture, a bit of a wonky inverted head and shoulders, right? So keep that one on watch. Longer term, if we can break above 200, that's going to be a good indication. Let's look at Zoom as well. Zoom had earnings, good earnings, but down today. They did sell yesterday during after hours. Let's pull it back here. The big point of control was at 71.38. So we are below that, riding the moving averages down. Big volume. The volume was big between 66.50 and 75.80. So once it goes out of that range, higher chance for a squeeze or a bigger meltdown. And we are below that big volume right here at 65.90, excuse me, or above 67. If we go above 67, look for an anticipated squeeze up to 68.70. Caught a nice move on your Pfizer calls that expire 9:15. Beautiful. Nice job, Bat Scientist. Nice job. All right, let's look at Apple today. So Apple had a retracement day. We are in this upward wedge, right? Retracement. Are we going to test the 172.40 area? We did drop down to 172.52 today. Big volume is hanging out at 172.85. If we go above 173, I would watch for this to squeeze back on up. We are hanging below that trend line for now. They've tested it here a couple times. If we go below, I would look for 168.80 as a target for a short for a bounce off of that area. Adobe, I was just in Ottawa yesterday, saw an Adobe building. First time I've seen the name on a building. And this is moving a little to the upside today, a little bit of a squeeze pre-market. Let's pull it back a little bit. So it did have bigger volume yesterday, biggest volume over here on Friday, and we are above that. So as long as we can stay above 372, looking for this to break out above 374 for bigger move up, right? We'll see over here, 375, 377.44, up to 380 over there. All right, and Meta with the big lawsuit pending, looks like they have broken the point of control here. I'd look for a move up to 252, and then 250, 240, 250, 258, and continued highs on a squeeze on the name. Look at that. We are squeezing on Meta. Then we are in this gap fill mode for potential to it to move up to 290. I don't really like the product, but the technicals say people are buying and people are looking for this to continue to move up if we can break 255. All right, let's also check out the dollar. Let's make this one our 24-hour chart here. See what's going on. Dollar, we do have the fear factor of the impending debt ceiling, right? So for the dollar index, right, it has gained some strength in the past couple weeks, which in turn has flipped to make commodities cheaper, except for we have a bump in oil today. So silver has pulled back over here. It's almost hit that 161 exponential. We have the dollar index testing, right? So silver's a little bit stronger than the dollar because it hasn't come all the way back down. Gold is looking even stronger. The 161 exponentials down here at 1902. And oil, we are well below, right? So oil's looking fairly weak. It is testing that 33 exponential today. And natural gas is testing the 33, but a bigger move up potentially up to $3.64 over there. Let's check out Pfizer for that scientist, not PE, Pfizer, right? So Pfizer, I am seeing that. Yeah, hello Johnny. So we broke above the 33 exponential. This is a little overextended. Potential for this to move all the way up to 48. If you guys have any stocks you want to check out, put them in the chat, right? So you might find some resistance at that 42 area. Let's go to from the high over here. And it looks like they were buying 38.50, 41.20. We're above the 33 exponential. Next potential resistance right here, 39.84. 40, 40.12, 40.20, 40.50, and then on up to 41 and 41.20. Do you guys have anything else you would like to check out? We have had some crazy dark pool prints lately and looking for an interesting move in this market, right? I am personally long Tesla. I do think that we have that nice run up to 200, which I think would really happen fairly quickly. It's already had a pretty great move. And that's it for today. So if you guys have any other stocks you'd like to check out, put them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I would love to see you all in the mornings at 8:15. Also, if you guys don't already know, I do teach in the dark pool in the training pit. So come on over to thedarkpools.com, the training pit. Join me every Monday there. And we will talk about some great things to educate you on the market. The dark pools getting set up. Yeah, I'm good, Johnny. Thank you. I'm good. I found a, hey, John. I will tell you guys, I found a great help for my daughter who has ADHD. If you guys are on Twitter, I highly advise that you check out the pinned tweet because I have been detoxing her for heavy metals and it has literally changed her life. So please come on over and check this out. Check out the zeolite. I did do a long thread all about the information about it and how my daughter was not feeling hunger. So I detoxed her. Now she eats. Now she's much more engaged, everything like that. All right, John, over here, 21.35 looks to the point of control as to where they were buying. If we zoom it in, whoops, that's the wrong direction. If we zoom it into earnings, sorry, my mouse scroll is not working so well. Yeah, 24.12. So I would look for 24.12 to hold as support as my risk management if I was to get into this, right? If we pull it back on a bigger picture, I'm going to look at a 3-day chart, zoom it out a bit more. Right here, we are above the 161. Next potential resistance, 2640. Hey, look at that. Look at how it came up and it hit that in the past 3 days and then it pulled back, right? That was a former point of control. Next one above that, if we can break above it, is going to be up here 28 for my 3-day chart. All right. So nice potential move on this. It did have a nice cup and handle right here once it broke out of the handle. Measured move 11 to 2060. So 11 to 2060, 9 points, 9.4. So add 9.4 up above here. Yep, 27 range for that next move up, which would put it roughly right over here, 27.20. So potential for a nice $2 move for off of 25, $2.20, just below 10%. All right, have an amazing day. Carpe Profit. Seize those profits one trade at a time. And please check out that pinned tweet. It has changed my daughter's life in simply doing a spray, 2 sprays at night to help remove heavy metals from her